So yeah, I just dropped this project, Madsol, I Want to Smoke, featuring KRS-One, General Steele, Drez from Black Sheep, Sadat X, Tretch, Do It All, Keith Murray, Thurston Howell III, Weedem Zoes, and you know, it's the 25th anniversary of the release of Madism, single, featuring KRS-One, of course, the Channel Live record. So I thought it was only right to put a project together to celebrate that 25th anniversary. And with everything going on in the cannabis world, I thought it was only right that hip-hop claim its space. So I launched a web magazine, Madism.info. I have the weekly interview show, Madism Mondays, with my co-host Focus. And you know, just trying to put it down, man. Keep the energy going. You know what we do is spark Madism, so I keep burning. So I was a school teacher from 1990 to 94 in East Orange, New Jersey. And while I was teaching, I started an after-school program called Act Now, African Children of Tomorrow Now, which involved, you know, exposing young folks to their African history, the greatness of black people, you know, prior to slavery. You know, we get the slavery narrative all the time, but we never get the history before slavery. So that's what Act Now was about. And then at that time, you had like a cultural revolution going on within the music, hip-hop culture, but also in the streets. So you had Dr. Ben, Leonard Jeffries, you know, Dr. John Henrik Clark, you know, Ivan Van Sertima, some great historians, archaeologists, lecturers, Egyptologists, or I say chematologists, who were doing lectures. And we would take the young folks to these different lectures to expose them to that information. And this is around the same time where KRS was doing Human Education Against Lies. And if Chris was like, you know, I was the #1 KRS-One stan at that point. And when he dropped the joint, You Must Learn, you know, that kind of was the beginning of our class curriculum, was his video and studying that video and taking the information from that video. And so when we heard he was going to do this lecture tour at Ramapo College, William Patterson, Montclair State, we would basically follow him around, and I would always have something to say, a question or some comment. He got used to seeing my face, so when he came to Montclair State, where I was attending to do a lecture, he sees me in the back of the auditorium, and he goes, "Hakim, I've been looking for you." So the whole crowd turned around. Oh shit, he knows Hakim. He said Hakim's name. And he's like, you know, after the lecture, I want you to come back and I want to ask you, and I want to talk to you. So I go backstage, and he says, look, I'm doing this lecture tour, Human Education Against Lies. And since you're an educator, you're in the classroom, and you are definitely hip hop, it would be interesting to get your perspective. And, you know, so I started opening up lectures for him and Leonard Jeffries around the New York, New Jersey area. That's how we connected. And then about a year and a half later, I was actually working on music. Tuffy and I, the other half of Channel Live, doing our little demo, putting that together. Chris didn't know it. I didn't really approach him on that level. But after this one situation kind of fizzled out, I started running up on Chris at the clubs, you know what I mean? Hitting him in the backstage with my little demo. And I hit him off, and then, you know, some months later, I get a phone call. Now mind you, you gotta picture this, like there's no cell phones, that doesn't exist yet. You know, like cordless phones was like brand new. So he called me on my mother's house phone. So there's the phone on the wall with the cord, phone rings, I pick it up, and I hear, hello, may I speak to Hakim Green? This is KRS-One. And I was just sitting here at D&D Studios doing some music, and I was wondering if you and your partner Tuffy would like to record some songs. And in a second, I was in New York on 37th Street at D&D. And that kind of set it off. And, you know, the rest is history. Yeah, I came across it on YouTube, the video, so I threw it up on my page. And the response was dope. You know, a special project for me, man. I was honored to be a part of that. I appreciate you having me, you include me on that. That's dope. Yeah, so we figured we would use our culture, hip hop culture, as a weapon, as a way to educate our people, inform them, uh, introduce them to peace, love, unity, and safely having fun. So we created this organization, a company called 24 Hours of Peace. And we do a 24-hour concert in the middle of the street, in the middle of the block, right in the hood. And we set up shop. We put up, the different branding, peace, love, unity, safety, having fun, togetherness, Black Lives Matter, respect, Frederick Douglass, Harriet Tubman, Malcolm X, Martin Luther King. And this is what you see. This is the feel of it. And then we partner with the nonprofits, social service organizations, the city itself, bring out the Department of Health, of course, the police department, the school systems, it's everybody. And we just get it in. Hip hop culture, artists, spoken word, music, R&B, gospel, dance groups. I bring Giant and the bartenders out. We do bartending exercises. We have our Styles P, Jadakiss, Talib Kweli, Fat Joe, Carl Thomas, Big Daddy Kane, the whole list. Everybody comes out for it. Yeah, that's right. You know what it is. That's right. You seen it go down right on Broad and Market. I believe Put It in the Air featuring Carl Thomas, produced by DJ Heron. And it's just that herb feel, that cannabis feel. Put it in the air. That's it. I don't have any flour. I don't have a strain yet. But we do the T-shirts, hoodies, all that stuff. And then I got a guy out of Denver, name is Waterloon, and we do these bongs, mechanical bongs that does the pulling for you, battery operated. Got the face mask, the gas mask on, and it's just cipher time. Man, it's crazy out there. It's real dangerous. I encourage everybody to mask up when they go out. If you don't have to go out, don't go out. I think there's 3 key words that we need to pay attention to. I don't know. And when you hear the medical professionals, the doctors, the scientists come on TV, they all say, we don't know. So I function like that. Until we know, I'm going to chill, stay close to the house, take care of my loved ones. And if I have to go out, I mask up. Well, when I first came down to Miami, when I first got down here, I hooked up with my brother Thurston Howell III. The Low Life family embraced me, took me in. We were doing an annual event for Art Basel. I think you've been to those events, right? Art Basel in Miami is really just a really special time. It's a lot of arts and culture, real fun time. So we do these events that's all weekend long. Low Life Family Barbecue is real special. Once we get the COVID situation figured out, if guys make it down to Miami, make sure y'all look for the Low Life Barbecue. Family barbecues, all free. We giving away food, drink. The madness going around, and we have nonstop entertainment. It's just dope. Big shout out to Thurston Howell III and the Low Life family. I got Madism.info, the ultimate cannabis journal. Definitely check that out. You guys should Google 24 Hours of Peace. Get all that information. And on my social media, it's Hakim Green, HAKIMGREEN. Also, Madism.info. Also, 24 Hours of Peace. 24HRS of Peace. Yeah, man. One more thing. I'll let the people. I'm working on another project with Ron. Ron Lawrence from the Hitmen. I got this joint out on YouTube called Niggonometry featuring Malik Youssef from Good Music. I think y'all gonna appreciate that. Yeah, legendary producer. He did Hypnotize for Biggie. You know, he got joints. Yeah, man.